What's up? My name is Calvin, and I have on the phone with me a very, very, very special person. She stole our hearts on the seventh season of Bad Girls Club and has pretty much been on every spinoff from that franchise since. So, without further ado, I mean, you know her, you love her. Judi Jai, how's it going?
Oh my god, that was such a bomb intro. You like literally had me smiling from ear to ear.
Well, you deserve it.
That
You
was
deserve
really
it.
sweet. Thank you so much.
Now, I'm so excited to talk to you because I have so many things to ask you about, for one, but I do have to start off with the acknowledgement that we are recording on Mother's Day, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. Not to mention, on your social media, I did see a very a touching post about your own mother, who you've been so open about that you unfortunately lost about 4 years ago. So I just want to express my condolences and send love to you, and just ask first and foremost how you're doing.
Thank you so much. It's been very, to be honest, well, of course, obviously it completely changed my life, but it, in like in a very weird way, it changed it for the better. My mother and me were so close. She's one of my best friends. I miss her every day. That's never going to go away. And I'm very spiritual. And I just know that she's still here, with me. But because I lost my mom, she was everything, like my whole life. I had to grow up. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I was raised an only child, and not only did I lose my mom, but I lost my dad 3 months before her on Christmas Day.
Wow.
So I lost both of my parents back to back, and it was like rock bottom, seriously. I was getting into a lot of trouble, just drinking and acting out and stuff. I actually almost faced a year in jail for assault, and
What?
I was just really, like, TMZ reported it. It was just crazy. Like, I was really going down the wrong, road because I was mourning, though,
Right.
but in the process of it, I really have grown a lot because I'm not the same person I was, from Bad Girls. So I know you guys love me, and I love you guys, too, but, it's one thing to be really entertaining and funny on TV, but when that starts to, like, to your real life, and you're starting to like get in trouble with the law, and I was always a good kid, it was like things really had to change, so I'm back in school, I'm finishing my last year, getting my degree, and everything that I'm doing is really in honor for my parents, when I lost them, it's like I wanted to become the best woman I could be in memory of them, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I want to live their legacy, So it's been very hard, but I'm getting through it, and what helps me get through it is just me knowing like I'm not gonna live forever. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll still see them again. So I'm just super spiritual in that sense. But thank you.
I love that. That's beautiful. I think for better or worse, we've definitely seen you flourish even in the past few years as a person, as a businesswoman, in just every way possible. I want to talk to you about, because it's been a while since we've, of course, seen you in like a larger capacity on TV. It wasn't too long ago. I remember seeing you on the court show not too long ago on TV. But
Yes, couple court.
yes. But it's been a minute since we've seen you at the full Judi Jai, larger than life every week, that we are used to. So I want to know, how's life post reality TV, and what are some of your proudest moments now that you have been away from it for a while? Because I've seen you do your beauty line, your radios, just things
Yes.
that you're doing a lot of things. What are some of your proudest moments after reality?
Well, thank you so much. Well, to be honest, I was cast into Love and Hip Hop
Wow.
last year, either for the Atlanta season or the Hollywood season, and I was really interested. Like I was really excited, even though I know it was completely different from like the setup of Bad Girls Club. I knew like it was just going to be different. You know what I mean? It's completely different show, new producers. I was scared, but I was excited. but the role that they wanted me to play, and literally like Vala Alert posted about it, the blast, like when I turned it down, because I kind of went on one of my, typical rants on social media. I just didn't like the role that they wanted me to play. Like, they wanted me to fake a relationship. And I pitched them, my real relationship with my girlfriend, who is actually like a musician, a musical artist. And they said no. They wanted a specific role. And I was just like, no, I'm not with it, because I just felt like it could have tarnished my character. It could have made me and break me. And VH1 is a huge platform, and there's just no coming back from that. So I just started diving more into like my radio shows and stuff that I originally wanted to do before television. I was going to school for broadcast journalism. So my dream was to be like a Roxy, like a VJ. I love music, so I was like, you know what? In this downtime, I'm going to go ahead and finish up my degree in broadcast journalism. And who knows where it's going to take me. I've been, obviously still in the entertainment. I'm writing my second book.
Yes.
I've just been trying to stay busy. Yeah, just stay busy. Like a lot of reality TV stars to stick to reality TV. I want to be like a brand, and I've worked at it. I think I'm getting there, but I'm trying to be like a Needy Leaks, okay?
Yes, I definitely see that for you, and I remember seeing that story about Love and Hip Hop, and I think from what I hear, I mean, I won't put words in your mouth, but I know that with Love and Hip Hop, a lot of it has kind of gotten so big that now it's not really within Mona Scott's control anymore. She kind of is working with larger companies who are kind of working their way into producing stories, just like how you mentioned. So I'm proud of you, just to say that, if I can, that you didn't allow that to happen and you were true to yourself. And hopefully we can see you guys you and your girlfriend on TV soon, because I think that would be an interesting dynamic to see.
Yes, because nobody really has seen me, date a girl. Like, they see me on a dating show, but this is my first relationship with a female. And that came about, when my mom was passing away. My mom passed from lung cancer, so it wasn't quick. It was like it was horrible. Like, it was the worst time of my life. I don't wish it on my worst enemy. To see somebody you love, start passing away. And Ashley was very close to me. Like, she was a really good friend. Like, she would make sure I ate. She would just help me pack up my house. She helped me handle a lot of stuff when I wasn't really stable enough to do it. And before I knew it, like, my friendship really turned into something more. And it happened so organically. So, I mean, I think it would be fun to see us, she's not really into TV, but I definitely am. Like, if another show comes my way, and if Bad Girl Club ever comes back, I'm definitely coming back. Like, yes. I love television.
I can feel it. I feel not that you guys need it, but I feel like maybe a marriage boot camp. Maybe I'm gonna throw that into the existence. To see you guys just really like even get tighter together.
Yes. See, I would love that. The thing with her is she's so like, even though she's a musical artist, and when you watch the videos, you're gonna be like, wow, oh my God, all this personality, and like that's her stage, like that's her person, like that's her character, But in real life, she's really like low key, like she doesn't like a lot of people in our business, and she's afraid I'm gonna embarrass her on television. Like I might throw some milk and cereal on her, and she's just like, oh no, like TV with Judi, no.
That's called making memories.
Exactly.
That's what that is.
Tell her that. If I ever get casted to Marriage Boot Camp, we were in talks about it like a few years ago, but it kind of fizzled out. It didn't go nowhere. I don't know. Like, I think they went with somebody else. I believe it was definitely a few years ago, and me and Ashley we went on a break. So I mean, I was definitely really ready to go on the show, and really help our relationship, because the trust was gone. We have been through a lot of stuff, but it kind of fizzled out. I'm not sure, but if it comes back my way, I'm definitely going for it, for sure.
Yes, I hope so, because one of the things I love about you is that you, along with a handful, and I mean like literally a handful, like I could count them on like one hand, there's just only a few bad girls, and you're one of them that have managed to kind of maintain, I hate to say it, but stay relevant and stay out there and keep your name and your business out there as far as in the entertainment realm, and making sure that you're still being that person that we're talking about and wanting to hear more from. I think another set of people who are good at that as well, who are also from the Bad Girls Club, are Shannon and Sinead, the Clermont twins.
Oh, absolutely. I love them.
Yeah.
My cousin in Atlanta actually used to kind of like talk to their big sister, like kind of date her a little bit. But I love
Yes.
the Clermont twins. Like I know they have a lot of negative controversy around their name, but people make mistakes. You know, I can't sit here and bash them and talk bad about them. You know, because like I said, I almost faced a year in jail. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yes, of course I didn't like, my situation was different than theirs, but it's still, you know, we made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're young, you know, like, and,
Very.
you know, it's just, I mean, people make mistakes. I mean, I've done stuff in my past, even before Bad Girls Club, that I'm lucky that I didn't get in trouble with. You know what I mean? Like, we're just young and we make mistakes, but I love them. They're really nice to me. You know, they're really nice girls. You know, people are always trying to bash, like, their image or how they got so much plastic surgery, but people don't understand, like, when you're on television, y'all are the same people that made them insecure, and now y'all are the same people that's bashing them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, you're never satisfied, so they don't understand that they're bullies. They're always calling somebody else a bully, but they don't understand, like, they are bullies themselves in the comment sections. And, you know, so I'm praying for them. You know, I know she's about to go in jail for a year, I believe, like, this week. Or right, yeah, very soon.
Yeah.
I pray for her, you know, because when I was in jail for those couple nights, like for, you know, DUI and public intoxication, all that crazy stuff, like, I was like, this is not for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, all I needed was a couple nights, one night to know, like, this is a horrible situation and I never want to be in here again, you know? So I'm praying for her because a year, it's way better than what she could have gotten, but it's still a year in jail, you know? So I'm praying for her, and I just hope that, you know, she gets through it and she comes out and it's not like, you know, she's a different person or mentally, you know,
right.
Things happen, you know, but I think that she's going to be good. I think that she's just going to suck it up and take it like it's the, you know, and she'll be fine. And it's not like their career is going to be over. You know, a year flies by. You know what I mean?
It definitely does, and something else that's crazy will surely take over the spotlight soon, and people will forget about it before they know it.
Exactly. Yep.
But being that you are, I love what you said about that, because being that you are a bad girl who's kind of like walked that path before them, you've kind of, you know, blazed that trail, and you have had your own brush-ins or run-ins with, you know, legal matters that you've been able to kind of thankfully, you know, get past. Do you have any like solid words of advice for Sinead?
And like, you know, after she does this year, like, girl, chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just so blessed that I didn't get that year in jail because I don't know, like, I just definitely couldn't have handled it. You know what I mean? But of course, with her charges were, you know, a little more serious. But right. I say, like, do this bid, and when you come out, girl, don't ever do that again. Like, don't think like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, try it again, and, you know, maybe I won't slip up, you know, or just try to outsmart another way, you know, because I have so many friends in Chicago that are also facing like that time for fraud, you know, credit card fraud. That's where it's big at in Chicago. Like, I've known people who were tracking debit cards like back in college, you know, so, and they go to jail and then they come out and they do it again because they feel like they can outsmart the system, you know, and I just don't want her to do that again. Like, stay grinding on her career, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's still very young, her and her sister, like, they built a brand for themselves. I hope that they just take this and learn from it and just let this pressure make them even more into a diamond. You know what I mean?
Yes. I love that. I love that. And
for sure.
For anyone who's listening who doesn't know, it was the whole legal situation of Sinead Clermont being accused of fraud and being charged on that account as well. Switching gears, I do want to talk because I have to ask because I'm a little nosy, and it's just I love you so much, and I love this other person, and I want there to be like just kumbaya peace.
I love you too, and I think I know what you're gonna
Yes, I have to. The situation with another fellow bad girl that you guys actually used to be friends, or friendly at least, Miss Natalie Nunn. There's some type of beef going on with, I guess, a beauty line situation. Tell us about it.
Okay, so me and Natalie, like it is it's not like a beef, but it's like it's kind of like I just don't like the way she moves. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
I'm not gonna like just make this about her and put her person. I mean, put like what I know and stuff, just certain stuff, personal stuff about her. Even though I know I leaked all the stuff online, I was just really, I was in Thailand. I was salty. I was just like doing it, But right now, I'm just like, okay, I could have handled that differently. But I did a lot of stuff, behind the scenes that I just don't really like. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She copies me a lot, and she doesn't really like credit me. I mean, I'm not asking her to just credit me, but just like, dang, you could say like inspired by, or I just don't like the way she does stuff. She makes people believe, like she sways people's opinions with lies, and I just don't like who she is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
mind you though, I was her friend and we had fun together. You know what I'm saying? But even then, like, she lied about her miscarriage, and it's just like certain
Oh,
stuff she
wow.
did. Yeah, like it's just started like I need to ask myself, like, is this somebody you really want to be friends with? Like, and then on top of that, Sarah told me, of course they're friends again, Sarah Oliver,
Mm-hmm.
So me and Sarah are still very close, but I guess they went to like out the country or something, and Natalie was really rude to Sarah in front of like some other people, just talking to her any type of way, and Natalie just does a lot of stuff that I don't do. You know what I'm saying? So and she just did stuff behind the scenes that affected me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Mm-hmm.
I just was like, this is not a friend. That's all I can kind of say.
Yeah.
But it's not a beef. But it's like I'll post up something or I'll do something, and then like a couple days later she'll do it too. And that's annoying. Like, it's
Gotcha.
just annoying. Like, you're copying the person that you said was this and that, and all these interviews saying I wasn't a businesswoman and blah blah blah. But now you're copying off of me. Like, jokes on you. And then the fact that she posted that like 10-year-old video of me on the airplane, like, just to embarrass me, like, and it's still up on her page, like, to this day. Like, it's immature. Like, for you to have been my friend at one point, and that, like, I did lose my mom, my dad, and stuff. Like, for you to do that, like, would you want somebody to do the stuff that you did to me to your daughter? You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just a lot. Like, she posted that old video to, because I feel like she's jealous of who I've become, like, as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people doubted me. A lot of people still doubt me. They call me alcoholic. I'm a drunk. I'm crazy. People didn't really, like, respect me. So I feel like who I am now, it kind of has her stuck. If she wants to let me know, remember this is Judi. It's just, because I wouldn't post up. Well, I did. Okay, I lied. But you know what I mean? Like, I archived them though. But it's like, you have a past too, Natalie. So just don't try to out me and embarrass me. And then it's a lot. We could sit here and talk a long time, but I don't want to.
I totally understand. It sounds like it was a culmination of things, and the from what I understand is that, of course, Judi, as many people may know, like I think shortly after you got off of your original season of Bad Girls Club, you've pretty much been dabbling and doing your thing in the beauty community for a while. While I know Natalie was doing her workout things, and I think just recently Natalie has jumped on the bandwagon of doing the beauty products, which God
Right.
bless. And I think that was kind of your breaking point. If correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, and just certain other stuff, like I'll go ice skating and literally the next day she's ice skating. It's just a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Like, it's weird, it's annoying, and I just don't like how she's talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's always under like certain blogs, just like trying to start stuff with people. It's like, you're 34 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy. Like, it looks crazy. Like, it just does. That's all I can say is it looks crazy. And then when she did the lashes. It's not necessarily the lashes, but, I branded myself. I did. Like, I have a hot sauce named Judi's Voodoo Juice. I have a whole, like, Judi Juice brand, like, voodoo, all that. And I named a lot of my products, like, after certain stuff that I said. And here Natalie is just now doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
the bad girl lash, like, I've never, and then I did it, like, you're inspired, but that's smart. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to brand yourself,
Right.
but I just don't like how she's kind of trolling me. That's what I can say. Like, she definitely trolls me. And she wants me to act crazy and react because it brings her attention. You know what I mean? Like, she kind of gets a kick out of it. So I just need to, ignore her trolling, for real.
Yeah. Well, I just hope everything works out. I'm praying for peace. I still want you guys to come together and do the with Flo and do the Bad Boys Club. I was still waiting on that.
Yes.
So
we were so excited about that. I mean, oh my God, like, we had so many people come out and try out. Like, it was like a real casting. Like, we had so much fun in the DMV, and we've met so many guys that we were like, oh, you would be so good for TV. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
We even had we even chose, like, it was two twins, I believe, and they were actually transitioning into men, and we were gonna have them, on the show, because we just thought that was like, nobody has ever seen that on a TV show before. You know what I'm saying? And it would be great. Like, we were going to have one guy, like one straight man, a couple gay men. Like, I mean, it was going to be the it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was going to be so great. And we pitched it to Oxygen, but they kind of turned it down. And also, they said it was too close, too similar to Bad Girls Club. So they were going to, it was like a copyright issue, and things just kind of fizzled out, ever since then. But hopefully in the future, who knows if Bad Girl Club comes back? Who knows? Anything is possible.
Well, I just know that in the meantime, you have been killing it. You have a whole bunch of other things going on, so it's not like you're losing any sleep. Please just let everybody know what you have going on, because it's too much to list for me personally. So just let everybody know where they can find all of your amazing endeavors, because you're doing the damn thing.
I love you. Thank you so much. I'm trying. I just try to keep myself busy, because an out-of-mind is definitely a devil's playground. I just want to stay busy. Yes, you guys, y'all could just go to my website at sojudij.com, and literally everything is on that website. Like, you could get to all of my, I have my icons. You'll find my music there. You'll find links to my radio show, which is every Wednesday in the evening at 6:30. It's called The Juice with Judi Jai. I talk about, like, hot topics, gossip, a lot of conspiracy stuff. I love, ghosts and stuff like that, crazy stuff. So it's a fun show. It's a 30-minute segment. Y'all, just go to my website, sojudij.com. Literally everything is there. All my updates, all my upcoming stuff. And just watch out for my social media, on my social media too, which you can also get from my website. Literally everything is tagged in on sojudij.com.
Yes, always doing appearances. You just started a YouTube channel. She is taking the world by storm, and I'm so excited to see what you have up your sleeve next. Thank you so much for talking to me, Judi.
I'm so excited. You just never know. You gotta stay optimistic. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just do what you love, because if you keep doing what you love, you're not going down the wrong path. You know what I mean?
Amen. That's a word. That's a word right there.
Yes.
Love it, love it, love it. Well, I won't take up too much of your time. This is a family day. It's Mother's Day. And I just thank you so much for taking just a bit of that to talk to me. It's been such a pleasure, such an honor. Thank you so much, Judi.
Oh, my God. No, thank you so much for having me. And if I think you're in Atlanta or if I'm in Orange County, let's link up and hit the bar, have a couple drinks.
Yes, absolutely.
For sure.